Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters.
Good morning, Father.
What is your worst problem in life? Was there a time when you want to give up? What was the worst scenario that happened that you tell yourself, I want to surrender? For a father who is the main man of the family, who tried so hard and the salary is not enough. Maybe for a housewife whose work does not end. Way kahumanang panglaba, way pahumanang panglimpyo, way kahumanang kasaba. Nga makaingong kakanap sa panon ni mahuman, Lord. Oy. Natiguang na lang ko, naamang gihapon ni. Maybe we failed in the board exam. Maybe we do not know what course to take. Or for the young, basigibuwagan. Ang uban, ganahan na maghikog. What was the worst problem that came to our life? The very words of the gospel today is very consoling. Jesus said to his disciples and to all of us, do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Why? Because we have faith in God and we have also faith in Jesus. Those are very consoling words. And how do we put trust in God amidst all the troubles that we are undergoing? Three things that we need to focus. Number one, focus on the who, not the how. Focus on the who and not the how. We have been very busy planning how to solve our problem. We have been preoccupied. How are we going to look for solutions? How? And it would be endless. We have plan A, plan B, plan C. But never forget the who. And who is the who? God. Because no matter how many plans we have, many solutions we have, never forget the who. That God is in front. Allow God to navigate your life. We have been very tired. Why? Because we have been navigating our own ships. That we are so tired. Try to sit beside and tell God, Lord, this time, be the captain of my ship. I'll stay on the side. Try to rest and allow God to maneuver wherever the ship would lead us. Number two, that we need to focus is, focus on obedience, not on self-reliance. We have been too preoccupied. We have been looking for problems. We have been focusing how to solve the problems. And it's all about me, the I. This time, let's try to be obedient to the Lord. Try to be open to His will. It's very tiresome if we always follow what I want, what I desire. Kapoy. There are times when it would be against the tide. Kana bitong musugang ka sa kanang bawod bitaw, kapoy kay na. Kanang atong ipamugos, kapoy. Allow God, and let us be obedient to His will. Tell yourselves, Lord, I've been too tired, so this time I will obey you. It might be painful, but I know somewhere along the way, things will be okay because you will be there for me. And number 3, in order for us not to be troubled, focus on the present moment, not what is to come. Many fears are created by the mind without foundation in reality. Many anxieties are created by the mind, by our imagination, without basis in reality. Many of us want to imagine, and these are the so-called what if. What if? And we would soon realize that it's all in the mind. Our mind, our imaginations would cripple us to move forward, would even hinder us to be more efficient. Our mind, the creation of our mind, would even cripple us in order to be happy. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Tell yourself, I will stop overthinking. Mga asawa, ay mo sig overthink. Basta nagtuo mo nga inyong bana, nanay kalaig ka kita dito, lain na ka-chat, di mo katug, ana. Ay mo sig overthink. Mga batanon, magunahuna mo, nga wa mo gihigugma sa iyong mama, ikasabaan mo, ayaw mo sig overthink. Stop overthinking. Mga senior citizen, sakit na inyong abaga, inyong ulo, ayaw gunahuna nga, ay, murag di nakakukabot aning Pasko. Stop overthinking. Because many of our overthinkings are created by our mind without foundation in reality. And so the very words of our Lord again is telling us, do not let your hearts be troubled. How? Focus on the who, not on the how. Number 2, focus on obedience and not on self-reliance. And number 3, focus on the present moment and not what is to come.